How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to beat a narcissist at their own game. That's the title of this video. Beating a narcissist at their own game requires a strategic approach. Because narcissists thrive on manipulation, control, and self-centeredness, they use tactics like gaslighting, guilt tripping, and creating chaos to maintain power of others. So, to beat them at their own game, you need to have the right mindset and understanding. That way you can turn the tables and regain control. So in this video, I'm going to give you step-by-step guide on how to beat a narcissist at their own game. Number one, you need to understand narcissism. Learn everything about narcissism. The first step in dealing with a narcissist and to beat them at their own game is to fully understand what narcissism is. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental condition characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and a need for admiration, and a constant desire to manipulate others to maintain their self-image. So when you know these traits, it will help you better anticipate their behavior, and it will help you avoid fall victim to their tactics. Remember, narcissists are selfish, self-centered, egotistic, egocentric individuals. It's all about me with the narcissist. They only focus about themselves. They believe they are superior to others. They are self-entitled. They believe they are more important than everybody else. They are arrogant. They use then discard others. They need constant admiration, constant attention, constant validation, constant recognition, constant acknowledgement. They need to be clapped for all the time, to be praised all the time. Now, if you are dealing with a narcissist and you need to beat them at their own game, don't take it personally. Narcissists are masters at turning situations around to make others feel responsible for their actions. They can make you feel like you are the problem, even when they are the ones causing issues. So to beat a narcissist, you must recognize that their behavior is about them, not you. The key is to stop taking their actions and words personally. So to beat a narcissist at their own game, set boundaries. Narcissists will try to push boundaries to control or manipulate you. They might test your limits by belittling you or demanding more attention. So be firm in setting clear and non-negotiable boundaries. If they cross these boundaries, calmly and consistently enforce consequences. Narcissists rely on your compliance, so denying them this will put you back in control. To beat a narcissist at their own game, maintain emotional detachment. Narcissists feed off of your emotional reactions. If they can provoke you into anger, sadness, or frustration, they feel powerful. So practice emotional detachment. Respond calmly and without emotional intensity. This way, it will frustrate the narcissist and deprive them of the satisfaction they seek from your reaction. Now, to beat the narcissist at their own game, don't engage in power struggles. Because narcissists loves a power struggle, because that gives them an opportunity to dominate. So avoid arguing with them or trying to win every disagreement. Instead, pick your battles wisely. Sometimes the best way to win is to disengage entirely. By refusing to get involved in their attempts to create conflict, you take away their leverage. To beat a narcissist at their own game, use the grey rock method. One effective technique for dealing with a narcissist is called the grey rock method. Essentially, you become as dull and uninteresting as possible, offering minimal emotional responses. Don't feed into their need for drama or validation. This will often frustrate them and cause them to seek attention elsewhere. To beat a narcissist at their own game, recognize gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulative tactic used by narcissists to make you question your reality. They may deny things they said or did, distort the truth, or twist situations to make you feel confused or insecure. Stay grounded in your own sense of truth and don't allow them to rewrite your reality. Document important conversations if necessary. To beat a narcissist at their own game, don't try to change them. It's a common mistake to believe you can change a narcissist. Narcissists cannot be changed. They can't change. They are unlikely to change because they don't see their behavior as problematic. No, focus on managing your own reaction instead of trying to fix or heal them. Your energy is better spent on protecting yourself and taking care of your own mental well-being. To beat a narcissist at their own game, limit personal information. Narcissists will use any information you provide against you. They may twist personal details or use your vulnerabilities to manipulate or control you, so keep your private life as guarded as possible. Don't share intimate details unless absolutely necessary. And even then, be cautious about what you reveal. To beat a narcissist at their own game, don't give them narcissistic supply. Narcissists crave attention and admiration, often seeking validation from others to maintain their fragile self-esteem. So don't feed into this need by offering excessive praise or constantly seeking the approval. Withhold admiration and attention unless it's absolutely warranted and recognized. And you should recognize that this is their manipulative tactic. Now, to beat a narcissist at their own game, use their ego against them. Narcissists have huge egos and they love to be admired. So use this to your advantage by giving them just enough praise to keep them feeling validated by never going overboard. So by feeding the narcissist's ego selectively, you can keep them placated while maintaining control over the situation. To beat a narcissist at their own game, don't make them your focus. It's easy to get caught up in a narcissist world, but doing so only strengthens their grip on you. Don't make their needs, opinions, or desires your primary focus. Instead, focus on yourself and your own well-being. Prioritize your goals and happiness over accommodating their constant demands. Now, to beat a narcissist at their own game, avoid their emotional manipulations. Narcissists are expert manipulators. They often use emotional blackmail, guilt-tripping, or playing the victim to get their way. So when they try to manipulate your emotions, stand firm and recognize the tactic for what it is. Don't let them pull you into their drama or take responsibility for their feelings. To beat a narcissist at their own game, be prepared for their reactions. Narcissists don't like losing control or being challenged. So when you start resisting their manipulations or standing up for yourself, they may react with anger, rage, or passive-aggressive behavior. So be prepared for these reactions and don't let them derail your progress. Stay calm and don't back down. Now, to beat a narcissist at their own game, know when to walk away. Sometimes the best way to beat a narcissist is to simply walk away. If they are too toxic or manipulative to be in your life, leaving may be the only option. Narcissists rarely change, and staying in a relationship with them can cause long-term damage to your mental and emotional health. Recognize when it's time to move on. Use logic and not emotion. Narcissists often engage in irrational, illogical behavior to make others feel unsure of themselves. So when dealing with them, always use logic and reason to counter their arguments or demands. Avoid getting drawn into emotional. All right? Avoid being drawn into emotional arguments, as this will only feed their manipulative tactics. To beat a narcissist at their own game, create a support system. Dealing with a narcissist can be isolating, so it's important to have a strong support system. Surround yourself with friends, family, or professionals who understand the situation and can offer emotional support. They can help you stay grounded and provide a reality check when the narcissist tries to manipulate you. To beat a narcissist at their own game, maintain your self-worth. Narcissists will try to undermine your self-esteem to make you feel inferior and more compliant. One of the best ways to beat them is to maintain your sense of self-worth. Practice self-love and self-respect and remind yourself of your value regularly. This will make it harder for them to manipulate you. To beat a narcissist at their own game, manipulate the situation with caution. In some cases, you may need to play the narcissist game to protect yourself or gain an advantage. However, this should be done with caution and only when absolutely necessary. Use subtlety and precision, as any obvious attempts to manipulate will likely backfire. To beat a narcissist at their own game, stay confident in your decisions. Narcissists often try to make you doubt your decisions or choices. Stand firm in your conviction and trust your instincts. When you demonstrate confidence, they are less likely to try to sway or manipulate you. Assert your boundaries and make decisions based on your needs and desires. To beat a narcissist at their own game, master the art of no contact. If you are dealing with a narcissist who is extremely toxic or dangerous, no contact may be the best solution. This means completely cutting them off from your life, blocking them on all forms of communication, and making a clean break. This is often the only way to gain peace and distance from their toxic behavior. Don't enable their behavior. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist, it can be easy to fall into the trap of enabling their behavior. Enabling includes excusing their actions, making excuses for them, or overlooking their flaws. If you want to be a narcissist, if you want to beat a narcissist, stop enabling them and hold them accountable for their behavior. To beat a narcissist at their own game, understand their vulnerabilities. Despite their bravado, narcissists have deep-seated insecurities and fears. By understanding these vulnerabilities, you can gain insight into how they tick. However, avoid using this knowledge to attack them personally. because that will only escalate the situation. Instead, use it to outsmart them without directly confronting their weaknesses. To beat a narcissist at their own game, stay consistent. Narcissists thrive on inconsistency and chaos. By being consistent in your behavior, boundaries, and responses, you take away the uncertainty that they rely on. They won't know how to manipulate you when you don't waver in your decisions. To beat a narcissist at their own game, focus on your own growth. Ultimately, the best way to beat a narcissist is to focus on your personal growth and empowerment. The stronger and more self-assured you become, the less impact they will have on your life. By living your best life, setting boundaries and not allowing them to control you, you win the game and regain your freedom. In conclusion, dealing with a narcissist is challenging, but by using strategic tactics and remaining grounded, you can regain control of your own life. Empower yourself by learning to protect your boundaries, stay emotionally detached, and never engage in their games. With patience and resilience, you can come out victorious in the long run. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.